Not having any breakfast, son?
I'm not hungry.
What made you toast?
I don't want it.
Well, you could give us a hand.
Robert can help her out. I'm having my breakfast.
And I'm asking you. What's the matter with you?
Nothing. Can I borrow some money?
What do you need money for?
I need to buy some stuff for school.
What stuff?
I just need to pay some library fines.
How much?
A tenner.
A tenner for library fines? When did you get these books out? When you were 5?
I just forgot to take them back.
You could have bought them for that much. You haven't got any, have you?
Got what?
Library fines.
Didn't even know you could read. What was it? Picture book?
Yeah.
Yeah, get them back on time in future.
Oh, hiya. You're not working?
No, we're waiting for delivery.
Must be all right, getting paid to wait around, especially if you can nip out.
You are joking, aren't you? If there's no working, Pollard doesn't pay, and that means I have even less money to take home at the end of the week.
This from your holiday?
Yeah.
God, I must pay you a bumper wage in here. Wish I could afford to go to Tobago.
Wish I could afford to go to Scunthorpe.
Yeah, well, if it's any consolation, I can't even afford to get the bus into Hotton right now. Anyway, what can I get you?
Can I have a can of pop, please, and a couple of bacon rolls?
How much did he get?
A tenner. Will that be enough?
I don't know, I think so. I've never got one before, ever. What did he tell him?
I just said it was for library fines.
And he believed you?
Well, he did, but I think Robert thought I was up to something. Are you sure you want to go through with this?
I don't see how we've got any choice.
Well, we could wait a few more days.
No, it's bad enough now not knowing one way or another.
We'll have to skip some classes. If we go at dinner time, then we're bound to see someone who we know.
Okay. You two okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Good morning. Are you all right?
When did you get up?
Ah, not early enough. Still haven't taken Bolin for his early morning walk yet.
Oh, I hope he can cross his legs.
Yeah, so do I. Ray knew he'd probably kill me.
I'm sure he wouldn't go that far.
I don't know. He loves that dog.
Well, why didn't you wake me then?
Well, I thought you might appreciate the lion.
I don't need any special treatment.
You can move Councillor Fenton over to our side.
You spoken to him?
He sent you a letter.
Ah. And what does he have to say for himself?
Well, let's just say his stubborn streak seems to have finally come to an end.
Ah. Do you know, I did notice a spirit of cooperation when I told him all about his friend in Scarborough.
Well, he offers you his full support.
Good old Councillor Fenton. The balance of power tips in our favour.
I was wondering if we should arrange a date for our wedding. Eric.
Sorry?
I was wondering if we should set a date for our wedding.
Oh, yes.
Do you have any time in mind?
Well, I think sooner rather than later, don't you?
Yes, but are you sure?
Without a doubt.
You are very busy.
Gloria, our marriage takes precedence. I think we should do it as soon as we can.
Right, I'll make the arrangements.
Good.
Where have you been?
Sorry, I couldn't find it.
Well, why didn't you just ask?
Well, I had to in the end, didn't I? But every time I went to the counter, someone biddy was there.
What's this?
I got you an airbrush as well.
What for?
Well, I couldn't just go buy a pregnancy test, could I?
So you bought me a hairbrush?
Well, it made it look less obvious what I was up to.
Do you really think so?
Well, I'm sorry. It wasn't easy. I got some right funny looks.
Yeah, well, no wonder.
Come on. Let's get this over and done with.
Has she said anything to you?
Nope.
Nothing?
Nada. Zilch.
That'll be nothing then.
Absolutely.
I can't see why she's going to stay on.
Maybe she likes the pub.
I mean, she only moved here so Bernice could afford to buy the place. And now she's gone, I can't see what's going to keep her here. I mean, have you seen her? She's got a right sad face on.
Morning, Dan.
Thought I could feel my ears burning.
Thank you, Claire. It was something to eat. I wasn't going to, but I'm tempted.
Excuse me, Ashley.
How can I help?
Eric and I have been discussing our wedding, and we both feel we'd like to tie the knot sooner rather than later.
You'll be lucky to get in before July. The church is very busy just now.
Unfortunately, Edna's right. There are 2 days next week, but I suppose that'd be too soon.
Well, which days are those?
Wednesday and Thursday.
Wednesday would be fine. What time?
She didn't really mean you had a sore face on.
No, it's just that you look really miserable.
Oh, not even that, just not your usual self.
Are you lot going to surrender your spades, or are you just going to keep digging?
Digging what?
Tricia.
I know, you all must be wondering about what I'm going to do now Bernice is gone, and as your employer, it's only fair that I keep you informed. But to be honest, I don't know. For all I know, Bernice might want to come back when her contract's finished. So, for the time being, I suggest we just wait and see.
That's fine. Absolutely. Let's get back to the bar.
You'll never get the invites out by Wednesday.
It's going to be a private affair.
Oh. Well, you know what they say. Marry in haste, repent at leisure.
We don't see the point in waiting. I'll be making all the arrangements with the flowers and music. Nothing fussy, just something simple.
OK, I'll put you in the book.
Wednesday it is then. Thank you. Bye.
Why? Seems in a bit of a rush.
Maybe we should prepare ourselves for the patter of tiny feet.
What's this? Something I should know about?
No.
Did you manage to catch him before he turned Ray's front room into a minefield?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
What's wrong?
Well, he just seems a bit funny to me, to be honest. I took him for a really long walk thinking that would do the trick, but he still seems really lethargic, and he's got this sort of cough. Sounds like he's got something stuck in his throat.
Did you have a look?
Yeah, I couldn't see anything. Well, Diane, I hope he's all right. I hope nothing happens while Ray's away. I'd never forgive myself.
Well, if you're that worried about him, why don't you pop him along to the vet's?
Do you think I should?
Won't do any harm, will it? Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, you're probably right. Has he not said anything to you?
No.
Thought he would.
Well, if they want to get back together, that's up to them.
He's not said anything else?
No. Why? What are they up to?
Dunno.
Well, come on, they're up to something.
You better ask them.
Well, I would, but I can't find them. Come on, Lucy.
Well, you can let on that I told you.
I won't.
Promise.
Yeah.
She'll kill me if she finds out.
I won't say a thing. Come on.
Katie might be pregnant.
Right then.
Right.
You okay?
Yeah.
You gonna go in then?
Yeah, in a minute.
Do you want me to come in with you?
No.
I would if you want me to.
Andy, I don't need you to hold my hand.
I'm only trying to help.
Well, what if I am pregnant?
We'll have the baby.
Yeah, but how will we manage?
I don't know. We'll be all right.
Folk will talk about us at school. In the village, what are they going to think?
They can think what they like.
I've never been so scared in my life.
Me neither. I'm absolutely terrified. But it's better to know one way or the other.
Okay.
Are you sure you don't want me to come in with you?
No, I'll be all right.
Well?
It'll take a minute to show. You come with me to tell my dad, won't you?
We don't even know the result yet.
But will you?
Of course I will. I love you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You won't leave me, will you?
No.
I can't stop shaking.
Do you want me to hold it?
Yeah. Oh, I'll be really mad.
I know.
He's gonna kill me.
It's more likely to kill me.
Probably right. Was there anything yet?
No.
Oh, come on.
One line. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Oh, come on then.
One line. Andy,
What is it?
I'm not pregnant.
And you say he was fine last night?
Yeah.
Nothing at all, no loss of appetite?
No, he's pining a bit, but I think he's just missing Ray.
I think it might be a bit more serious than that.
What's wrong with him?
His symptoms indicate dilated cardiomyopathy.
What's that when it's at home?
It's a disease of the heart muscles. It causes the heart to become enlarged and then it doesn't function properly and...
Well, what can we do about it?
Unfortunately, very little.
There must be something.
Well, we can keep an eye on him today. I can give him something to try and improve his heart function, but if he gets any worse, I suggest you think about having him put down.
Put down? Zoe, he's not even my dog.
Look, I'm sorry, but it might be best for him.
Hiya. Hello, boy. What are you doing in here?
DCM.
Might have to be put down.
Oh, shame. He's a good-looking dog.
What am I going to tell Ray?
Zoe, can I just have a quick word in there?
I'm busy.
Yeah, no, it's all right. It'll take a minute.
I'll be back in a sec.
Jag, I was just wondering if there's any casual jobs going on estate.
Look, done in, Cynthia. Last thing you need's another job.
Yeah, well, it's not for me, it's for our Danny. You know, he needs something over summer.
Oh, well, there might be something.
Well, shall I send him up to see you?
Well, I'll have to run it past Charity first. Take bureaucracy and all that, you know.
Oh, I'll speak to her if you like.
OK, if you want.
Yeah, I will.
Grand.
Thanks. See ya.
Ta-ra.
Ta-ra. Still nothing up at Pollard's?
No, he said there'll be nothing until tomorrow.
Where did you get that?
Cotton?
Are you holding out on me?
No.
So how can you afford a jacket like that? And it looks like it's a designer one.
It's fake.
It's the best fake I've ever seen.
Paddy, I examined the dog, and my diagnosis is that it is suffering from dilated cardiomyopathy. Now, I'm sick of you questioning my decisions.
I'm not questioning your decisions.
Yes, you are. You think the dog's got a cough.
No, I said the dog might have a cough.
You try and undermine me at every turn.
I don't. I just wanted to know if you checked the ultrasound.
No, I didn't. You're going to ask me why?
Well, it is standard practice.
Yeah, well, when you've been a vet as long as I have, Paddy, you will have seen enough DCMs to be able to recognise one.
Zoe, please, I am not getting at you, all right? I just want to make sure we don't make a mistake with a healthy animal.
No, you want to make sure I don't make a mistake. That's what you're worried about. Don't you trust me?
Yeah, of course.
Well, then why are you giving me such a hard time?
I'm not.
What have I done to deserve this? Is this how you treat your friends, snooping behind their backs, checking up on them?
Checking up on them?
Yeah, well, that's what it feels like. It feels like every time I try to do something, there's someone there spying on me.
Zoe, look, if I'm making you feel paranoid about what you're doing, then I really am sorry, but I think you're getting this out of proportion. Look, why don't you have an early lunch and I'll go and look after Louise's dog.
Oh, suit yourself.
Louise, hiya. We'd like to run a few tests before we make a full diagnosis, if that's all right by you. And so if you want to go back to work, and I'll come and let you know what the results are.
Well, I'm not really sure I should leave him.
No, it'll be fine, honestly, I promise you.
OK. Thanks.
All right. See you then.
See ya. Hi there. Hi. How are you two? All clear. Oh, thanks for your help.
Oh, you're welcome. Just don't make a habit of it, all right?
We won't. What do you think Mum and Dad would have said if he had been having a baby?
My dad? He wouldn't have been as mad as your dad, but he'll have been mad enough.
My dad would have thrown me out.
No, he wouldn't. They'd have come round eventually.
It would have taken a while.
No, I think once he'd seen how serious we were, they'd have come round.
Can you imagine what it would have been like? I mean, me with a baby.
You'd have been all right.
Oh, I don't know. Have you seen Letitia? The struggle she goes through with her kid.
Yeah, well, we don't have to worry about it now, do we?
Yeah, thank God.
I did mean what I said, you know, about sticking by you.
Thank you.
How's Fido? Did you get him his shot of cough medicine?
He might have to be put down. You're kidding. No, he's got something wrong with his heart.
Have you told Ray?
No, not yet. Do you think I should?
Well, there's no point till you know for sure. I mean, what's he going to do? Come home early?
Hope not.
That's Bernice on the phone for you.
Oh, good luck. How's she sound?
Crackly. She's on the ship to shore.
Oh, but that cost a penny or two.
Well, I hope she's not going to great expense just to wind Diane up.
And is that the only date he could give you?
Well, there was Thursday as well. It's booked right up until July, apparently. I thought you agreed it would be better sooner rather than later.
Oh, I did. And I do. It's just not sure about that soon.
I hope you're not having second thoughts, Eric.
No, of course not.
Then what is it? You seem sure this morning.
And I still am.
And why are you being so evasive?
Well, it's just that May the 1st was the day I got married to Dee.
And Dee is?
Third wife.
Oh, I see.
Now, call me a superstitious fool, but I'd rather not have the memory of her hanging over our wedding day.
Oh, Eric, I am sorry.
I'd just like it to be some other time.
By the sounds of it, there aren't any other times apart from the Thursday.
Well, that would be okay. It's just that I wouldn't like this bad omen to jeopardize our chances of spending the rest of our lives together.
I'll speak to Ashley, see what we can do.
Well, are you all right? Yeah, we're fine.
I best be getting home. I'll text you later. Love you.
Love you.
So what happened then?
Everything's fine.
You are so lucky.
I know.
Is Andy all right?
Yeah. He's been absolutely brilliant. I couldn't have done it without him.
Yeah, it usually takes two.
Well, seriously. He's been such a rock. I don't think I could live without him now.
It's a bit serious, is it not?
You're sounding like my dad.
Look, I don't mean to get at you. I just wonder if you're ready for it.
Andy means everything to me. And waiting isn't going to change that. I just wish people could see that. I just wish my dad could see that.
Shut it, Marlon.
No. Yeah, Tricia.
Oh, here's Dr. Death.
Paddy, how is he?
He's fine, he's just got a cough.
So he doesn't have to be put down?
Not this time, no.
Oh, thank God. So how come Zoe thought it was so serious?
Because sometimes it's easier for us to start with the worst-case scenario than work our way back, just to be safe.
But what if I had him put down and then it turns out there was nothing wrong with him?
Well, you didn't, did you?
Yes, but I could have. I mean, if you hadn't turned up when you did, Zoe definitely would have had him put to sleep.
No, she wouldn't. She'd have found exactly the same as me in the end. The dog's got a cough, and that's it. Antibiotics would fix him. If you want to come and collect some when you pick him up, then...
Yeah, OK, but thanks, Paddy. Can I buy you a drink?
No, I'm all right. Thank you very much.
Right. I think I'm going to have one.
Yeah, because if you need it.
You're like a stuck record. Money, money, money.
Why can't we spend some more?
Because I've got rid of the card.
Why?
For your own good.
What do you mean?
When Charity realises the card's gone missing, it's going to be pretty obvious who took it. The poorest girl in the village has got this flash new wardrobe.
Hey, don't call me poor.
Well, unless you've got a secret stash you haven't told me about, you are poor.
It doesn't have to be clothes, does it?
I'm surprised your mum hasn't said anything about that jacket.
She has.
Well, there you go then, and what did you say?
I told her it was fake.
Bet she gave you a hard time about it.
Oh, but why can't we go on holiday? Get away like Scott and Chloe. Go somewhere really exciting.
No.
Oh, how is she?
Fine. Missing everyone. Sends her love.
Oh, bless.
Feel a bit better now you've spoken to her?
Oh, it was nice hearing her voice.
Yeah, but it was. Ace will be missing you.
Should she is. And little Gabby.
Good.
Zoe, why didn't you do that test?
I was going to.
Well, you should have done it first, shouldn't you, before they scared the wits out of her? I don't think she'd be coming back here, you know.
Yeah, big deal.
Zoe. Zoe, listen. I wonder whether you should be taking it easier.
What makes you say that?
Well, since you've stopped drinking, it's like you're always at the end of your tether.
Was at the end of my tether before I stopped drinking.
It's just that you haven't really been yourself recently, and some days it's almost as if somebody else has come in your place.
I think that's just wishful thinking on your part.
No, I'm serious.
Paddy, I'm fine. I am tired, and I admit I get a bit stressed, but I'm fine.
Maybe talking to somebody outside of all of this might do you the world of good.
Are you really worried about me?
Yeah, of course I am.
Well, if it'll make you happy, I'll speak to my GP.
Have you picked a name yet?
What for?
For your baby.
What baby?
The one you and Katie are having.
We're not having a baby.
There's no point in denying it. It's all around school.
We're not having a baby.
Teachers are having a sweepstakes to guess the weight.
Get lost. Who told you about it anyway?
So it is true.
No.
That's not what Lucy told me.
You all had no right to.
Does Dad know?
Look, we're not having a baby. It was a false alarm. We've had a test, and it was negative. Anyway, even if it were, we could handle it.
Yeah, right. What about Katie's dad? Could you handle him?
At least I've slept with someone.
And that makes you a man, does it?
Makes me more of a man than you.
Grow up, Andy.
You're the one who needs to do some growing up. I've got myself sorted.
If you got Katie pregnant, her dad would be round here with a rusty knife.
You know, I'm absolutely sick and tired of people like you and my dad giving us an hard time. Me and Katie are serious. We're going to be together. Just wait and see.